Let's go ahead and get into the military story, like kind of like break it down and what happened. Okay. A lot of people need to hear the story.
Yeah, so I served 18 years in service, 18 years in the military, deployed to Iraq. I've been on single person missions, Korea. You know, had 3 different job titles in the military. I was a truck driver, which was an 88 Mike MOS military position, chemical officer, so I knew how to make, chemical bombs, weapons, and stuff like that. And then my final job was military intelligence. 18 years that I did and deployed and everything like that. So, I've always been involved in entertainment. I always loved entertainment. It's always been my, I've been the class clown, kicked out, expelled, suspended, the whole 9. I was always getting in trouble and stuff like that. So entertainment's always been there. But I never let it go. And so, but when I grew up, I knew that bills were still going to come. I still had to have a way to pay bills. And so I broke down my philosophy into 3 different goal categories, in which was A, B, and C. B being the military, but my A was my dream goal, but I hadn't reached it yet. So I joined the military to substantiate the money that I needed to make to pay bills and still chase my A dream. C dream was like a regular job that I get if I just don't make it doing anything kind of thing. So with entertainment in the military, with music, I kind of kept that in the back burner. I was still doing that on my off time, not making any money or anything like that, but it's just something I like to do with my off time, not promoting it on posts or anything like that. I jumped out the porch, started doing my music when I felt like I was getting close to reaching my 20-year mark. So 2017 rolled around is when I opened my own music label, named it Symbiotic Music, started pushing my own stuff out. I dropped my first single in 2018 called The Plug. When I dropped The Plug, still serving in the military now, never had a single scratch on my record ever. There was no problem. Dropped my second single called Brands. There was no problem. I mean, they did their thing, and I submitted them to radio stations, they battled, whatnot. But knowing how the music industry moves in entertainment, I thought, knowing how this thing moves, I know I got a couple years before people are gonna really find out about me. So, I got some time to work. While the time I'm working on my music, I'll just go ahead and finish out my time in the military, get my 20 years, get my retirement, and get out. But when I dropped Turn Off the Lights with my 3rd single, and it hit World Star, my music video hit World Star, now all of a sudden I become a problem. Now, because I'm getting these views and comments and soldiers like the music video and stuff, now I'm getting pulled into the office. I'm getting, they trying to harass me and interrogate me and trying to bully me into taking my music off, threaten me with charges, which they actually did give me some charges. Got charged for making rap music. And thinking that I was going to let that sit and not go public with my story, they were crazy for that. Because, I'm not married and I don't have kids. I ain't got no girlfriend or anything. I ain't got nothing but time. So y'all picked the right person today. So that's exactly what happened. You told me to take my music down, and I said no. And so I got criminally charged for publicly appearing in a music video without proper approval, or that brought discredit upon myself in the U.S. military. I got a charge for making money outside military proper approval, and then I got hit with disobeying a direct order to take my music video offline. First of all, that 3rd one is illegal because, I'm not doing anything in my music video. It's a club song. It's not like I'm in there talking about fuck the military, if I pop you in your head, overthrow the government, and had all kind of, army stuff all up in the video. I didn't even shoot near posts, you know what I'm saying? So for them to tell me that, I already knew that was unlawful. And then the second one, the first one that they dropped was, making money outside of proper approval or whatever. It's a hobby, the money I was making that and putting that back into my hobby in hopes of getting my name out there. And so when they did that, I took that charge and I went online and I went public. I went to the news stations and any podcast and any radio station that would listen to me. It ran me into to LaShawn. It ran me into a lot of these other people who have been signing this petition that I got that's going on right now. And the petition is to make a change in Congress to create a safe space for individuals in their creative field in our department and Black communities, minority kids, because if we continue to let this stuff happen, it's going to continue to happen. And that's kind of like why I champion my fraternity, but shouts out to like all of the fraternities and sororities that are out there, because there are so many individuals in my fraternity that have picked the same battle, the same card of this racial discrimination. And I'm glad. It's unfortunate that it happened to me, but I'm glad that the challenge and the burden has been laid upon me to do this, you know what I'm saying, for everybody moving forward past me. Because I got out honorably. I retired. You know, I'm good now. I got my benefits and everything, but it may not be that way for somebody else. You know, and if I don't do nothing about it right now, who gonna do it?
How long of a fight was that?
I started fighting with, this fight started from them and us going through this since 2019.
Until now?
Until last month, where I retired. So, I mean, literally, like, I've been forged in the fight of, you know, waking up and constantly under attack, whether that is getting called in for some old bullshit, getting counseled for something, taking screenshots of my Instagram, contacting my social media contacts, trying to contact YouTube and see who I'm talking to get stuff distributed. Like, every day I woke up, I was fighting. And that's, you know, I'm so used to that now. Like, I'm still just now starting to break out of the paranoid stage of just looking at everybody as the op right now, because like I just came off the battlefield for, you know, years of battling these mud, and then, you know, just now come back to civilian life. You know, that's why like 420 is important to me today. So.
I know that's right. Fired up.